The shellfish scandalous sheker. It happened exactly a year ago. The morning mashgiach mentioned to me the restaurant had received a delivery of shellfish. It was a mistake, he said, due to a virus problem in the fish company's computer system. When I asked Jose, the owner, about it, he told me it was supposed to be for his non-kosher restaurant right across the street of the Marais. Right there, it was a clear discrepancy. I was on the phone with Rav Machshir, talking about a couple of things. When I asked him, what's the story with the shellfish? He hung up the phone right on the spot. I called him again. I got his voicemail. I called him again. His secretary tells me he'll be with you shortly. He did not come on the phone. I called a third time, and this time I got him back on the phone. At first, he wanted to deny the shellfish thing happened ever. And then he said, oh, it was just a mistake. I found his reaction, the hanging up on the phone, and the whole story very, very suspicious. I mentioned his reaction to the shellfish topic in my first letter to him on August 8th, following the intimidation letter I received from him earlier. You can look at it in the letter reports button on my website, and this is what I wrote. Concerning the disturbing episode of shellfish delivered to Le Marais, in parentheses on a Saturday no less, I don't begin to know what to make of this story, especially considering your strange reaction as soon as I asked you about it. In parentheses, hanging up the phone and the whole sequence till I got you back on the phone. Now, fast forward to the day when finally the Rav Machshir sent the probation agreement in the form of an email to Jose, the owner, about all the kashrut violations of this chef, as Rabbi Luben had requested in our first meeting. The Rav Machshir read this email to me on the phone. He had cited all the kashrut violations, including the dairy margarine, pilots, eggs, etc. But to my great surprise, he cited also the shellfish. I did not understand why he had included the shellfish as a violation, since it was supposed to be a mistake. The next day, Jose, the owner, confirmed he got the email, but he was really upset that the Rav Machshir had mentioned the shellfish among all the kashrut violations. When I wrote my first report to the OU after the strawberries incident, which triggered more complications and meetings, I specifically asked for an explanation to know the reason why the Rav Machshir had included the shellfish incident. This is what I wrote on my report to the OU on November 14th, 2006. Why did Rabbi Schreier recently in his email to Jose include the incident of the shellfish when myself I did not formulate an opinion towards the chef regarding this? No answer from the OU. In my email to Rabbi Luben, titled Remarks to Rabbi Luben on January 2nd, 2007, answering a point of his email, saying, Rabbi Elephant and I carefully evaluated the situation. I answered, did you investigate the absurd account regarding a delivery of shellfish? And why Rabbi Schreier cited it in his list of the chef's misdemeanors when I did not implicate the chef? Again, no answer from the OU. The truth of the matter is that the shellfish story goes much, much further than what the OU will be ever ready to admit. In fact, it might go down as one of the darkest chapters in the history of kashrut. But before I go on with what I know about this story of the shellfish, I would like to ask the people out there, the Jewish public, to call the OU, call the Rav Machshir, call Rabbi Luban, Rabbi Elephant, and please ask them the same question that I asked so many times without getting an answer. Why in the world the Rav Machshir cited the shellfish as a kashrut violation when it was already ruled as a mistake by everybody? I'm ready to hear that the Rav Machshir will deny it, and then I'll take it from there. But please, call the OU. The Jewish customers are certainly entitled to an explanation for such a bizarre account of such an important matter of kashrut. In this first audio extract, you'll hear a brand new version of the shellfish story told by Rabbi Luban on the Brenner Show, and that's a total of 3 different versions of the shellfish story.
There was a delivery of non-kosher fish dropped off at the restaurant. The person in our office who handles the account spoke to the company that made the delivery. The restaurant was closed at the time. They said that the driver there was a new driver and he delivered the fish to the wrong location. The fish did not enter the kitchen of the restaurant. It was simply placed outside the store.
And it is exactly in anticipation of the shellfish affair that Rabbi Luban ingrained in people's mind on the Brenner Show that I was a conspiracy theorist and paranoid, like his absurd allegation that I said that this chef is connected to a crime organization. I never ever said that. There is enough evidence, as is clear from the emails that I sent to the OU or from all the meetings we had, that there was no need at all to resort to fantastic claims.
There's a lot of people out there that believe in conspiracy theories. Besides accusing the chef of intentionally trying to compromise the kashrus, what Mr. Biton did was he started out accusing people in the OU of a cover-up, he claimed that there was somebody that knew that he was fired from Levana, that he was keeping it for kashrus reasons, that he was keeping that a secret. And I said to Ms. Biton, why would he do that? Why would this rabbi not be forthcoming? And he developed conspiratorial theories that the chef is connected to crime organizations, and he's afraid, and that's why the people in Levana are also hiding the information. And then he went beyond that to accusing the entire OU of a cover-up. So not only is he accusing the chef of putting non-kosher food, intentionally compromising the kashrus, but he's accusing the OU of engaging in a cover-up.